Hey Mandy, how's it going? I've always had a great appreciation for Keith Urban. I've never really played his music on a heavy rotation, but for you, I learned a little bit of a song that I really jumped out at me. I think it's it's a beautiful song. It's a fun song, and yeah. So I'm gonna play it for you, and then I'll shout out a little bit more about my thoughts on Keith.
Right past that no trespassing sign. We sat on the tailgate and watched the planes take off. We thought we had all night, didn't need to rush. That's when the cops came pulling up, and I thought, man, ain't this something? Your daddy's gonna kill me, but if I survive tonight, I wouldn't change one thing. Crazy, there was something about the way the blue lights were shining, bringing out the feeling in your eyes. I was too busy watching you go and wild child to be worried about going to jail. You were nothing for it, and you're making a story, thinking you were crazy as hell. And you're so innocent, but you were stealing my heart. I fell in love in the back of a cop car.
Anyway, I love that whole thing. It's such a great song, great story. Keith has just been for me. I've always saw Keith as a great songwriter, great vocalist, but even ahead of those things, I think his guitar playing is something that was always inspiring to me. It's just watching him play his. I've watched rig rundowns where they go through Keith's amps and configurations and stuff like that, and he's a student, but also always taking in new gear and trying out new things, and he's really a guitarist for me, and then a guitarist that's able to craft these wonderful songs and perform them, and he's the whole package. But yeah, Keith is up there for me. As far as country artists, there's quite a few. But funny story is, I believe I met Keith's touring guitar player, a few years back, who's also part of the fandom, so to speak. I know that he played with a couple guys that are friends with Jensen. Brian, his name is Brian, and he's just a great guy, and he invented this double-necked guitar that was a guitar on the top and a banjo on the bottom. That Brian created this guitar, and he's got his own line of guitars that are incredible guitars, but the banjo slash Stratocaster, I think it was his invention, and it's a really cool looking guitar, and the function of it is really cool. And Keith wound up playing that guitar, his guitar that he built, on one of his performances. I think it was a Grammys or something like that. But I remember seeing it's Brian's guitar. That's so cool. But yeah, so I love Keith. I think he's just incredible. He's probably underrated in the guitar playing department, but he shouldn't be. He should be right up there with so many other great guitar players. Anyway, thank you so much for the request, and I hope you're doing well. I'll talk to you soon.